everyone, welcome back to my channel Destiny Moon Tarot. Today's reading is another reading in my future spouse series. In today's reading, I'm going to be finding out what your future spouse tells other people about you. I usually film the intro after I have filmed all three groups. So the cards that I have down here for you to select from are cards that are going to show up in your reading depending on the group that you pick. So as always, I have three options here for you. We have group number 1 with this card that says freedom. This is a closer look at it. We have group number 2 with beauty, and group number 3 with relaxation. So as always, you can pick either one or multiple of these groups intuitively, and once you have done that, you can find timestamps that correlate to your group's reading in the description box below as well as in the pinned comments. Hi group 1, welcome to your reading. Let's find out what your future spouse is going to be telling other people about you. I already have all of your cards pre-shuffled here, so I'm going to start off with tarot first. So here we have the moon, judgment, the 8 of cups, the lovers, and the 3 of cups. Group number 1 with the moon as your first card here, what I can tell is that your future spouse is going to tell other people that there is this air of mystery to you, okay, that you're not an open book. You won't come across as someone who everyone will know everything about from the get-go. Like, you know, there's this feeling of you either being like a wallflower or just being shy or introverted and taking some time to open up, or there's also this feeling of you being just very mysterious and just like more of a listener rather than someone who's very outspoken. Something else that I'm getting from the moon is that maybe this person has met you at a time where they don't really know much about you, so you know they don't really have much to tell other people about you. So maybe they start telling other people about you very early on in your relationship, like, hey, I met this girl or this guy and I don't know much about them, but I feel like this is a real deal and, like, you know, I want to get to know them better. So maybe they start telling people about you even before they know a lot about you, is another feeling that I'm getting from the moon card. But there's also this feeling that you come across as someone who is very quiet, in the sense that there's an air of mystery, like I said, around you, and that mystery just adds to your charm, it adds to your elegance. Like, you're not shy or quiet because you're snobbish and you don't want to, like, you know, mingle with people, or you feel like you're better than people. That's not where this like mystery stems from, where this like detachment that you have when you first meet people stems from. I feel like your future spouse thinks that there's just something very elegant in the way that you are so mysterious, and that, you know, they'd love to get to know you better, is also something that they tell people when they speak about you. With judgment, I feel like this is a feeling that they get, your future spouse gets, that you are a blessing in their life. You are the person that they had been waiting for, you know, you were the person that they were meant to be with. So I feel like that is something they're going to realize. It's like this cosmic instant connection, like this spark between you guys that is very undeniable to your future spouse, and they're gonna mention that to people when they talk about you. They're almost going to think of you like a saint, like, you know, an angel who's just blessed them by being in their life. Also, with the judgment being right next to the moon, what I feel like is that they'll describe your beauty and like your elegance as it's very angelic, like in a very angelic way, like your beauty and your elegance is very angelic, is what they're going to say. You know, maybe you have a really sweet voice, maybe you have like a very feminine look, a very feminine vibe, and that is something that they're going to mention about you when they talk to other people about you. In the Eight of Cups, I feel like this person is going to tell the people that they talk about you that you make them want to leave behind things, you know, that are no longer serving them. Mostly, you know, their exes. I feel like with the cups being here, this is reminding me of them wanting to feel like they want to forget about their past and any past relationships, any exes, any crushes, any, you know, almost relationships, like situationships that they've had in the past. They're going to tell other people, your future spouse is going to tell other people that you make them want to forget everything in the past and like move towards a better future with you. With the Eight of Cups being right next to the Lovers, obviously this person thinks that you are their soulmate, you are their true love, you are their twin flame, you are the person that they were meant to be with, you know, meant to end up with. And with the Eight of Cups being right next to the Lovers, I feel like this is what I was saying, like they feel like the love that they share with you, they haven't shared with anyone else in their past, and that's very evident to them, which is why they, you know, talk about that part of your connection. You know, they talk about that spark, they talk about that connection, they talk about how you guys truly belong with each other and how that is making it easier for them to move away from, you know, the people in their past. And with the Three of Cups, I feel like your future spouse just loves talking about you. Like if they find someone at a party, at any place, you know, someone who they even barely know, they just like, hey, you know what, have I told you about this girl, have I told you about this guy, and they just want to talk about you to everyone. They want to talk, they want to tell everyone about you, they want to, you know, just only talk about you. I feel like that's the feeling. I feel like if you meet their friends or like people they hang out with, they'll tell you that, you know, this person only talks about you and looks for reasons to bring you up, and you know, they can't shut up about you, and you're the only person that they talk about, and it's like you're the only interesting thing that's in their life right now. And I feel like, yeah, their friends might be a little bit irritated with how often they, you know, bring you up in conversations, but I feel like they have friends who truly understand where this person is coming from, so they don't really mind. It's like, you know, when they talk about you to their friends or to anyone else for that matter, about you, there's this feeling that these other people just go, oh, that's so cute, that's so sweet, that you can't stop thinking about them or talking about them, and this is how you feel about them. And I do feel like they have people in their life who are genuinely happy for how happy your future spouse is going to be with you. So that is also something that I see in Three of Cups. And the other thing that I see in Three of Cups is that your future spouse tells people that you feel like a party. It's like you being in their life has made their life a party, their life a celebration. Like, you know, you coming into their life is almost like the best thing that's ever happened to them, and you know, it's something that brings them a lot of cause for happiness and joy and celebration into their life. So yeah, that is something that I see in the Three of Cups. Something else that I'm also seeing in the Three of Cups is that this person, your future spouse, probably is going to be introducing you to a lot of their friends, and like, you know, will want you to meet a lot of their friends, their family members, like anyone they know, anyone they hang out with. I feel like they are going to want you to meet them, and I feel like this is also someone who is going to post a lot of pictures with you on their social media as well, is something that I'm picking up in the Three of Cups. Now moving on to your next two cards, let's find out what else your future spouse is going to be telling other people about you. So your first card here is Freedom. So in freedom, what I see is that this person tells other people that you bring a sense of freedom in their life. Maybe in these past connections, they have never felt very free to express themselves, or they haven't felt very independent, you know, they have felt very trapped or tied down, or maybe they were with very possessive people. But I feel like with you, there is this energy that maybe this person feels like, your future spouse feels that they can trust you, and also you can trust them. And with that trust, and because you guys are soulmates, there is this feeling that, you know, you don't really feel too possessive of each other, and there is that sense of freedom that comes with, you know, really trusting someone. So I do feel like this is a feeling that they talk about when they talk about you to other people, that you make them feel very free, like you can, like they can freely express themselves and, you know, genuinely be who they are around you, and they don't have to lie or pretend to be something that they're not, or say something that they don't really believe in. That's something that I'm getting from the freedom card. Something else that I'm getting from freedom is that maybe this person also feels that you guys really understand each other really well, and I think you have very similar maybe upbringings, or maybe very similar, like, you know, philosophies towards life, very similar views and perspectives of life, and that helps you guys get along with each other really well. And because you understand each other really well, it's very easy for you to understand each other's opinions and views, and that in itself is very freeing, to have someone who completely understands you. They also say that maybe you are very free, so like, you know, in the sense that you maybe come across as someone who's a little bit shy in the beginning, but once you get to know them, you'll realize that this is someone who's very independent and you know, very fun loving, and just someone who's very free spirited. Oh, and my phone just rang, so yeah, that is confirmation from spirit. Maybe that's a message for some of you. They feel like you, when they talk about you to other people, this is what they say, that you are someone who's very free spirited. So that is your first card. We're going to put it here, and your next card is winter. And in winter, I feel like your future spouse tells people that they just feel very safe, and they feel like they're at home with you. Like you feel like home, you make them feel safe, and like, you know, when something goes bad, when life is not good, like they can depend on you, you know, that you will be there with them through the tough times in life. I think that is something that they tell other people about you. Something else with winter is that I feel like they tell people that you're a very warm, very cozy, very, like, you know, pleasant person. Maybe they also tell people that you're a really good hugger, like they tell people that they can't wait to cuddle with you and, like, you know, hug you, and that you give the best hugs. Maybe that is something that they tell people. That's also something that I'm picking up with the winter card right here. Your next two cards are forgiveness. So I feel like this person tells other people that you help them be a better person. You help them not only move on from the past, but also forgive people in the past, you know, because they just feel so grateful that they have you in their life right now, that it's just made them feel like you were the person that they were destined to be with. So it's not even the fault of all of these other relationships that they were in the past, you know, people who've done them wrong. It's not even their mistake, like they were not meant to be in your life so that you could come into their life. So it's making it easier for them to forgive people in their past. So I think what they also tell people is that you make them want to be a better person. That's something that I'm picking up from forgiveness. And the next card is balance. So yeah, they're going to tell other people that you bring a lot of balance in their life. You know, you're a balance of fun and also, you know, being responsible and being accountable for who you are and what you say and what you come across as. And you know, so I feel like with balance and with forgiveness, maybe if someone in the past, someone from their past is someone who they have hurt, like if they were the ones to break up with one of their exes, I feel like they are going to feel like you have somehow brought balance in their life by making them accountable for their actions. Okay, so maybe they would then reach out to their ex and ask for forgiveness, or like, you know, realize that maybe they were not right in this situation, and you know, and that's going to give them like this life lesson to not repeat that same thing with you. Like they're going to be more mindful of not repeating those same cycles with you, things that they have maybe done in the past to hurt someone from their past that they have not yet gotten forgiveness from, or that they would you know, like to ask forgiveness from. That's also something that I'm picking up. And your last two cards are trust. So yeah, this person definitely trusts you a lot, and this is something that they tell other people about you, that you're very trustworthy, and there's something about your connection that makes you want to trust this person and this person trust in you. I feel like there is this feeling that both of you just trust each other fully, and you know that your intentions towards each other are very pure. So yeah, I feel like this person, maybe in the past, if you know they have been wronged, maybe they had a little bit of trust issues, but I feel like with you, they're learning how to trust again. So maybe that as well is something that they tell other people, that you make them want to trust again, and that you make it easy for them to trust again, because they know that your intentions are pure, because they know that, you know, you're the one that they're meant to be with, because they love you. So yeah, that's your next card. And your last card, of course, I love that your reading is ending on this note, is true love. So of course this person thinks you are their true love. I already said this with the Lovers card. This person thinks that you are their soulmate, you are their true love, you're the person that they were meant to be with, and this is what they're going to tell others about you. Again, that feeling with the Three of Cups, that, you know, when they talk about you, people are just like, oh, this is like a movie kind of love, this is just so sweet and so romantic. So that's the reading that I have for you guys, group number 1. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, leave me a nice comment, subscribe to my channel for more readings from me, and also for more readings in this future spouse series, and I'll see you all in my next one. Bye guys. Hi group 2, let's find out what your future spouse tells other people about you. I already have all of your cards pre-shuffled here, so let us start first with tarot, and then we'll move on to other cards. So here we have the Ten of Swords, the Tower, the Sun, the High Priestess, and the Emperor. So I feel like what this person, what your future spouse tells other people about you and about your connection, group number 2, is that when they first met you, they were very down in the dumps. They felt very defeated. They felt like they would never find love. They just had no self-confidence, they had no self-esteem. They were literally, they had hit rock bottom. But when they met you, that completely changed their life. That completely changed everything in your life. It brought more happiness and, you know, joy and fun and laughter and enjoyment in your life. Like, you are their source of happiness. You are the person who makes them truly happy, is what this person is going to tell other people about you. With the Child here, I also feel like maybe this is something that they tell other people, that they would like to have children with you someday, or that you bring out their inner child and make them want to, find pleasure in life again, almost like have that childlike sense of enjoyment and pleasure in their life again, and you bring that into their life. It's almost like they were living in darkness, and then you brought in all of this light, all of this happiness, all of this growth, this like beautiful like summer, okay, in their life. I feel like they tell people that you make them want to bring down their walls and actually like, let you in, and like they really enjoy talking to you, and like, talking to you about very deep spiritual things, maybe share secrets with you that they haven't shared with anyone before. Like they feel very comfortable with you, is something that I'm getting. Like there's a lot of joy and there's a lot of happiness, but there's also a lot of comfort and a lot of wisdom that you bring into their life. Like there's some sort of like a spiritual awakening, or like, some sort of self-awareness that they have attained only after meeting you, and that's something that you have brought into their life, and you have gotten into their life a lot of structure, a lot of discipline. You've almost built them up from someone who was completely down in the dumps, just feeling very rejected and lost, and just maybe even suicidal for some of you. But you have completely turned their life around, and you have helped them realize their own power, rise to their own power, bring more structure, bring more stability into their life. I feel like also something that they tell other people about you is that not really about you, but then something that they mention to other people, that you have done so much for them that they now want to be in a place where they can provide for you, where they can give you back, where they can be the protector, the provider for you, so they can bring, build you up, they can help support you and understand you in a way that, really brings you out of your shell. I feel like this is someone who somewhere maybe feels a little bit indebted to you, like they're just so grateful and so blessed that you came into their life, and they just want to give you a lot of love and a lot of respect and just a lot of happiness and joy back, a lot of security and stability back to you, because they feel like you have done a lot for them, and now they want to do a lot for you. Your next two cards are diversity. So I feel like maybe you're opening up their life and their mind to things that they were oblivious to before, okay? So this is maybe you bringing in some sort of spiritual awakening, or like I said, self-awareness into their life, you introducing them to topics and to people, to things, to ideas that they didn't really know about before. Yeah, or maybe you belong to a different culture than theirs, so you bring with you, the knowledge and like the diversity of a different culture, something that they're not used to, something that is new to them. So they do feel like they learn a lot from you. That's what they tell other people, that they learn a lot from you. And next we have beauty. So they obviously tell other people that you're beautiful, and it's not just like an outer attractiveness, it's like they tell people that you're beautiful on the outside and on the inside. Like you're just beautiful in and out, like everything about you is just so beautiful and just so gorgeous. I feel like they're just really, really obsessed with you. I feel like they maybe even put you on a pedestal, is something that I'm seeing. Like, oh my god, they're so beautiful and they're so funny and they're so wise, and like there's nothing wrong with them. I think this person, like your future spouse, definitely thinks that you are better than them, like they have leveled up, like they have really hit the jackpot with you. And that's something that they tell other people, like you are way out of their league, and that they're just so grateful that you have chosen them to be someone to spend the rest of your life with. Your next two cards are boldness. So yeah, you're definitely bringing a lot of strength, a lot of boldness, a lot of extroverted energy into their life. You know, you're bringing a lot of outgoing energy into their life. So I think what they're going to tell people is that you are very bold, and also you make them very bold. You make them stronger. Like, you are their biggest strength is something that they're going to tell other people. With the Chariot here, I also feel like this person is going to think that you are someone who almost saved them, kind of like this warrior princess or prince, depending on what your gender is. I mean, there's no like specific gender here. Like, you know, I just read based on energy, not on gender. So yeah, that's what I can see here. It almost feels like you saved them. That is something that they are going to tell other people about you. Next up, we have fertility. So again, like group number 1, no, for you guys, this is what I was saying, right, with the sun, that they would like to have children with you someday. This person definitely wants to have children with you someday. They see you as the mother or the father of their children. I don't know why I thought that I said this message for group number 1, because that's what usually happens, but no, this just ties in with your group's reading really well. And yeah, this was something that I was picking up on with the sun, and that is being confirmed with the fertility card right here. I think that they feel like you are the ideal father or mother, and they feel like you would be a really good parent, and that's why they want to have children with you. And we also have the Emperor here. So I do feel like the Emperor is like this big, you know, father figure, but I do feel like they see both of you as counterparts. If you are a female watching for a male, like if your future spouse is male, then maybe they feel like both of you together are going to be really good parents, like a really strong parental unit. Like, you are going to be the ideal mother and they're going to be the ideal father, and you make them want to be the ideal father. So that is something that this fertility card is also making me feel like, especially since it's right under the Emperor card. But irrespective of that, I do feel like this is someone who sees, you know, potential in you when it comes to being the parent of their future children. And with fertility, I also feel like they want your relationship to grow, you know, through all of life's ups and downs. Like, you're the one they want to share happiness and also like life-changing, maybe not so pleasant things. So yeah, they want to grow with you. They want to grow a family with you, and also like grow personally, spiritually, financially, in every other way as well with you. They want to grow old with you is also something that I'm hearing. Yeah, so that's very cute. Your next two cards are travel. So I feel like either this person really wants to travel with you and, you know, explore places with you, or this could also mean that they feel like you are really well traveled, like you are someone who has a lot of knowledge because you've been to places. For some of you, I'm also getting that maybe you read a lot of books, so there's just this idea that you come across as someone who's very well traveled, like you are very well read, and you know, you have a lot of experience, like you've experienced a lot of things. Yeah, like that's something that I'm picking up also from travel. But this could also just mean that you have traveled a lot and they love hearing about your travel stories and they would love to travel with you. Or I just feel like they think that you have learned a lot from your travels, and that has shaped you into being this wise person that you are. And your last card is doubt. So in doubt, I feel like this person feels and tells other people that they have no doubts about you and about your connection at all. Like, they feel like you're the one for them, you're the end game, you're the one they want to be with for the rest of their life, you're the one they want to share their life with, you're the one who they want to have children with. Like, it's just you and no one else. Like, there's no scope of doubt here, there's no, you know, feeling of hesitation here at all, is what I'm feeling with the doubt card right here. So that is where I'm going to end your reading, group number 2. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Let me know in the comments what you thought about it. Subscribe to my channel for more readings from me and also more readings in this future spouse series, and I'll see you all in my next one. Bye guys. Hi group 3, let's find out what your future spouse tells other people about you. I already have all of your tarot and oracle cards pre-shuffled right here, but I'm going to start off with tarot first. So here we have the 8 of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, the 5 of Swords, the 4 of Wands, and the Hermit. So group number 3, I feel like the first thing that your future spouse tells other people about you is that you're very, very hardworking. You're someone who's very hardworking and you put in a lot of effort and you're very serious about your career, and maybe you're doing really well when it comes to your career. Like anytime you get promoted or anytime you hit like a milestone when it comes to your career, I feel like this person is very proud of that. This person is very proud of how seriously you take your career, and that is something, or rather that's usually the first thing that they tell other people about you. Your future spouse definitely likes to celebrate your career milestones and, you know, tell other people what you're working on. I feel like, yeah, they just are very interested in your work. Maybe you do something that's very interesting, very different, very offbeat, something that most people don't really do or don't know much about. So yeah, they really like talking about how passionate you are about your work. And with the Queen of Cups right next to the 8 of Pentacles, I also feel like this person tells other people that you don't just work hard in like a very you know, materialistic way, like, you know, not just because you're making money or because you want to make a name for yourself, but you put in the effort and the energy, and your work is so good and you're so successful in your work because you do it with a lot of love, with a lot of passion. You genuinely understand the nuances of your job. You genuinely care about the work that you do. You're genuinely passionate about the work that you do, and that is something that they really, really love about you, and that's something that they mention to other people about you. So like, you know, if you are an artist or if you are like an influencer, you know, they tell people that you don't do this just for the money or just for the recognition. You do it because that's your genuine passion. That is something that you genuinely care about. Yeah, like there's just a lot of not just practical knowledge but also emotions, you know, genuine, true, you know, emotion, like loving energy that you put into your work, and that's why your work just does so well, or maybe that is why, you know, you're so passionate about your work and that's why your work is so good. So that is something that they tell other people about you. Something else they tell other people about you is that they don't ever want to hurt you. Like, I feel like this person feels like if they ever hurt you, they could never forgive themselves. You know, like if they hurt you, that's going to be the worst thing that they could do in their life. It almost feels like you are their wish come true, because, you know, the 4 of Wands has 1 and 1, which is 11, and that's like, you know, you making a wish. So I do feel like this person feels very lucky and very blessed that, you know, you are in their life, and they definitely want to marry you, and that is why they feel like if they ever hurt you, that's going to be the worst thing that they could ever do in their life. Like, they tell other people that they would never even want to, you know, fight with you or argue with you. They never want to do anything to hurt you, even if it is you know, unintentionally. They never want to do that. Yeah, because they see you growing together, you know, having a lot of stability in life together, you getting married, you just, you know, spending a lot of time together. With the Hermit, which is something that I should have spoken about first, because this is an energy that has really been standing out to me in your reading group number 3, is that I feel like this person keeps you a little bit of a secret. Not in the sense that they don't want to tell other people about you, or they don't want other people to know about you. That's not it. I feel like this person gives very limited information about you to other people because they're scared that someone else might fall in love with you and they might lose you. You know, like your future spouse might lose you to someone else, someone who's much more important, someone who's much more interesting. Because I feel like this person, your future spouse themselves, they're a little bit introverted, okay? They're a little bit of a homebody. Yeah, they enjoy being at home. They don't consider themselves to be very special. They don't consider themselves to be the alpha in any way. They definitely feel like maybe there's someone better out, like there definitely is someone better out there for you, and like you're way you know, out of their league. I feel like this person has some sort of self-esteem issues, because yeah, this star is making me think of the solar plexus chakra. So yeah, I do feel like maybe this person doesn't think that they're very worthy of you, so they like to keep you a bit of a secret, as in maybe they don't have a lot of friends, so they talk to very few people about you because they have very few people in their life to talk to. Or they just feel like if, you know, they tell other people how amazing you really are, then that person is going to fall in love with you, and then, you know, they might have to compete with other people for you, for your attention, for your love. Which is why very like few things are coming up here about what they share about you with other people. But I do feel like this person definitely sees you in their life in the long run. I mean, the Four of Wands is the card of marriage, so this person definitely wants to get married to you. They feel very, you know, there's this very protective energy, like they don't want to hurt you. They also want to protect you from the energy of the outside. You know, they want to, like, you know, protect you from other people. Not that you need it, it's just like how they see you, okay? They see you as someone who's so pure and so lovely that you need to be protected, like you're almost very rare. So they have to protect you, or that you're so good that, you know, if they let you go, you're going to get someone better because you deserve someone better. Let's add some more cards for you guys to find out what else they say to people about you. So here we have relaxation. So this in conjunction with the Hermit, I do feel like this is someone who's a little bit introverted, your future spouse. You know, they are a homebody. They just love to cuddle with you on the couch, and that's what they want to do. That's their idea of a perfect weekend. Just, you know, both of you together, maybe out in a park, on a picnic, a little quiet little date in, you know, some part of the city that's away from like the hustle and bustle of the city, maybe. Okay, so maybe weekend getaways is something that this person would really enjoy with you, and is something that they envision you, like, you know, doing. Like, I think they tell people that they're very excited to, like, you know, go on these little getaways, you know, away from the world, away from everyone else's energy, and just, like, you know, when you're not doing that, they just want to cuddle with you on the couch. They just want to spend time with you. They want you to themselves. They don't really want to share you with anyone. Like, that is something that they tell other people. But I'm also feeling that with how they're feeling, they probably don't say this out loud. This is just how they're feeling. So they tell other people that yeah, we're gonna just, you know, have some plans away from the city, just the two of us, you know, go on a little getaway, on a staycation or something. But their idea is that, you know, yeah, we're gonna go on some vacations, but most of the time I'm just gonna be, you know, spending all of my time with them, and, you know, they're gonna be all mine, and I'm just gonna be cuddling them and just, you know, not sharing them with the world. Next up we have nurture. So yeah, I do feel like this person feels very protective over you. There is this like a soft nurturing feeling when I say that. Like, it's not protective as in I'm the alpha and I need to provide for you and I need to be there for you. I feel like they're very much in touch with their feminine side. Their protectiveness comes from a place of just wanting to nurture you, wanting to take care of you, again hold you like you're a little baby. And this is also something that they could want. Like, they could want pets and they could want a family with you, they could want a child with you. Let's add your next 2 cards. So here we have joy. Yeah, this person just tells people that you bring a lot of joy and happiness in their life. Like, you almost, you know, make them want to sing in the shower, and like, you know, maybe this is something that people notice about them, that they have like an extra step, an extra bounce in their step, you know, in their walk. Like, they are more peppy, they're more light, they're more happy, like they're smiling to themselves, they're humming while they're doing their work. Like, that's something that you make this person feel, and that's what this person tells other people about you. Or this is something that other people just notice about this person, and yeah, they credit this change in this person all to you. Group number 3. So yeah, that's a very beautiful energy here. And then we have light. This person tells other people that you make them want to open up their life to more adventures and, like, you know, to more people, to more extroverted energy, I guess. Like, it's almost like your future spouse tells others that you bring the fun out of you. Like, maybe they consider themselves very plain and boring, and you bring this adventurous side out of them. Like, you know, you're the one who makes them want to go out and talk to people and you know, not be in their little comfortable hole all the time. There's almost this feeling that you kind of lighten their energy. Maybe their energy is very dark and heavy, and you kind of lighten it, you know, you make them feel like a burden has been lifted off of them just by you being in their life. Like you help them lay down their burdens and enjoy life. That's what they tell other people about you. Your next 2 cards are intention. So yeah, I do feel like this person, when they talk about you to other people, they don't really say much about you, but they tell other people what their intentions are with you, with your connection. Like, you know, like I was saying, like, they never want to hurt you, and they, you know, want to take you out, they want to cuddle with you. Like, that is something that they talk about more often than about you. Like, you know, they don't really share a lot of information about you. They kind of share information about what you guys would be doing together in the future, you know, that kind of stuff. Like, they make their intentions very clear to other people when they talk about them. Like, if you introduce your future spouse to your friends, like, they would probably tell your friends all of the future plans that they have with both of you together, you know. Like, that's what they're going to talk about. Like, oh yeah, I know she really is a huge fan of Disney, so I plan on taking her to Disney World. Or, like, you know, I know she really loves the beach, so we're gonna plan a beach vacation and stuff like that. You know, like, little things about you that they remember, that they're going to incorporate in your life together. Yeah, like, those are the things that they talk about with other people when they're talking about you. Group number 3. Again, I feel like maybe you have more friends than this person does. So, like, the people that they're going to be talking about you to is probably going to be your friends or your family members, and not so much their friends or their family members. Like, they might meet more people that know you than anything else. So that is something that I'm getting here as well. And your last card is relationship. So yeah, this person definitely talks about the intentions that they have towards your relationship. Like I was saying, like, they talk about what kind of relationship you share. They kind of talk about how you make them feel. They kind of talk about what kind of relationship they want to have with you in the future, and not so much about describing you. Because again, I'm getting the feeling that maybe they talk to people about you who already know you. So instead of just describing the kind of person you are, this person maybe feels like they need to step forward and really, you know, lay their cards down and let people know what their intentions are with your guys' relationship in order to win them over, in order to impress them. That was a very interesting reading. Definitely not what I was expecting. Maybe also not what you were expecting, but that is the reading that I have for you guys. Group number 3, if you liked it, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Let me know in the comments what you thought about it. Did this reading resonate? If you chose this group, definitely leave me a comment, because I would like to know how this reading fits in with you and whether it resonated or not. And yeah, also subscribe to my channel for more readings from me and more readings in this future spouse series as well. And I'll see you all in my next one. Bye guys.